What do we think's back here? We don't know. The answer is a level 3 Mimic. Looking sharp, little duder. Looking sharp. Alright. I'm gonna have Asterion move over here so we can get a nice surprise attack in.
Now they see me.
What is your monstrosity? Do we have monstrosity things? Definitely the best monstrosity of all time. What are we rocking for arrows here? Construct slaying, fiend slaying, monstrosity slaying. So we could fire off one of those. We only have 3 monstrosity slaying arrows. I don't think we're gonna have that hard a time with this guy. So let's just try and blow him up the old-fashioned way. All right, it's gonna be a little slow going. Thing is very resilient.
Victory.
But I have this odd feeling that Lae'zel is gonna do some work. Yeah. All right. Done and done.
Never a dull moment.
Yes, I'm rocking a dual hand crossbow on my Bard. I don't like the idea of going. So I'm doing a Ranger hybrid build with Asterion, Ranger Rogue hybrid build, and I don't like the idea of doing double hand crossbows. I understand the value of it. I'm not saying I'm playing optimally in this case, but there's something about the double hand crossbow thing. Also, it got nerfed in the most recent patch. Oh yeah. So I will say, old. I think I'm of the things that I do right and wrong. I think my inventory management is pretty on target. Full body depiction of a tiefling. I don't think we have this one yet. Let's. Oh. Wow. Scratch recovers things for me. How nice. I didn't know that. I thought he only played fetch with his ball. Only the damage extras like Phil or Avalus sword got nerfed. No, so the bonus modifier no longer applies to the offhand. So the offhand crossbow no longer gets the full dexterity bonus on damage. So I used to hit for like 6 to 11 with my offhand and my primary, and now I only hit for 3 to 8. So offhand damage has been taken down a notch with the most recent patch. I am sure of it. Yeah, it was actually a big hit because the way that we used to play our Bard is we used to do Vicious Mockery in order to get Arcane Synergy and then go for an offhand crossbow hit, which was generally like a lot of damage every round for our for our basically free actions. But nowadays I'm struggling a little bit more with what I should be doing with our Bard. They're still strong, but we have lost a little bit of capacity for damage dealing. One of the things that we did, which I haven't taken too much advantage of or talked too much about on stream, is we did do a 1-level dip into Wizard because there's something very broken. And this is not the way that regular D&D works, but if you take a 1-level dip and you're also like a primary spellcaster, like a Bard, I can learn spells that are significantly higher than the Wizard level. So with 1 level into Wizard, I can learn Cloud Kill right now for 250 gold. Might as well. I mean, who doesn't want to have Cloud Kill? So let's do it. So now you can see over here in my Wizard spells, I can actually get Cloud Kill. Now, it is modified by intelligence, not by not by charisma. So my casting modifier is intelligence, and my intelligence is only 15 because of the helm. But it means that we can learn. Yes, I do have level 5 spell slots because I am a level 8 bard. So I can use my let me bring it back up. I can use my bard spell slots for casting spells. So I can come over here, I can grab this, put this here, and then if I wanted to, blammo, I am cloud killing. So yeah, it's very, very, very strong. We haven't taken full advantage of it quite yet. But yeah, it is extremely OP. And I am excited to see how it plays out. So let's see, we got Selûnite Amulet, we have a bit of open heresy. If you recognize Shar as a goddess of creation or Selûne as the goddess of destruction, yet both are true. A little bit of heresy. Cool. Love me some heresy in the morning. What can I say?
No traps, please.
I kind of like this Mimic Corpse. Are we strong enough to pick up a Mimic Corpse? All right, well, let's hang on to a Mimic Corpse. You never know when you might need a Mimic Corpse. Let's go to camp and we'll leave it in our stash.
An efficient path.
So another thing that I do, Old Nuts, if you're still lurking, where is the stash on this one? Ah, here it is.
Open up.
Well, so the problem is each camp exists independently. But yeah, so one thing that I do is I keep all of my gear also organized in my stash. So for instance, valuables are in the bucket of fish, food goes into the camp supplies, one of each regular weapon goes into the crude chest, so that if I ever want to cosplay as someone wielding 2 salamis, I have the option to do that. Same with all of the armor types. Then this is potions and scroll overflow go in here. These are all my enchanted weapons that I've collected. All of my armors go in this one. Exactly, Buffalo. That's what I'm planning to do. Yes, I know. Here's all of my curiosities live in here. Right? So if you ever need a Visage of Greed or a Visage of Obedience or a Heart of Stone, a Broken Promise, a Lover's Avarice, yeah, we're gonna do some decorating when the time comes. Between streams, what I do is I collect all the stuff down here by sending it to camp over the course of stream, and then I sort it into things. Yeah, we also have. Let's see, what else? All of our containers that we found are here. So I'll have 7 gilded chests. I'll have 2 painted chests, just in case I need one in the future. No, we're halfway through. We're halfway through the Gauntlet of Shar. We took a break because I found out that the Gauntlet of Shar ends with a no takesy backsies point, and so I wanted to make sure that I had done Moonrise Tower first. But anyways, Mimic Chest is stowed. Yeah, containers are great. What can I say? Containers are great. All right, we've put the Mimic away, so we'll be able to put all of our favorite things in our Mimic Corpse in the future.
Always room for more?
So you can technically do the Gauntlet of Shar at the same time, Buffalo. The issue is that when you complete the Gauntlet of Shar and get the Umbral Gems, you come to a point where you have to do a thing, like go down into like a reflecting pool, and that's the point of no return, essentially. All right, let's see what we got out here. The view from this chair better be pretty stellar. If there's a chair, I always have to sit in it. It's the rules of the road. Looking good. Looking good. I feel like Ketherick does a better job sitting in chairs, ominously, I will say. All right, an arrow for Asterion, a little cash for me. I don't know how many of these small chests we have, the one wides, so I'll grab that one, just so we have it. Now this, let's see, what do we got here? We got a whole lot of nothing here. This is a bit of a nothing burger over here. This landing pad just to me looks like where we would fight a dragon if a dragon was going to be fought. It could land here very conveniently.
Enough waiting.
Come on, Baldur's Gate. Where are my dragon fights? And then, oh wait, what's that? What was that? It's a wooden bench. Okay. I don't think we can jump anywhere from here. Except to our deaths. Ooh. We got a little death spot there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so it looks like this piece of scaffolding was non-impactful. Yeah, this seemed like a really underwhelming little corner of the world.
These things have stayed interesting. Can't slow down.
Back into Kethrix. I think this is probably the vines that we saw before. We'll have Asterion get his sneak on. Oh, another thing that we haven't talked about here, but is a great tip that I learned at some point, is the periaptive wound closure coupled with good berries is the absolute best way to heal, because it guarantees that the good berry, every time you consume it, will heal for the maximum of 4. So you can get a lot of value out of your good berries. We have a lot. I should also mention we have a lot of good berries because we have a druid back at camp, and every time we do a long rest, I generate good berries with our good berry bot. So let's see. You just need one of those. Just topping everybody up while we're here. Actually, those go like that, and then I guess if we're... This is the one. Whoops. Do that.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Just keep everybody healthy. Yeah, we don't have Feast yet. I don't think we've gotten Feast yet. But I think it's at the next level. Let's double check though. Shadowheart, show me what you got. Currently she has Contagion, Dispel Good and Evil, Flame Strike, Planar Binding, and Insect Plague. So I'm guessing it is level 6 is Feast.
Still breathing.
All right, and then what do we think is through this door? Okay, so this goes into this center area, and I'm not opposed to going into there, but I think... Oh, what does this plaque say?
Melodia Thorn, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
That's what Melodia looked like. Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh yeah, we wanted to explore down there. 6th level. Well, we're not that far off. Maybe are we?
On my way.
I don't know. We're level 9 now. Is it level 10 that you get? Yep. Okay. So we could have gotten up into Kethric's room this way and avoided Squire.
No one back home will ever believe this.
But now I think
Give up now.
hit us with a quick save. I think we've cleared out floor number 2
The gods
here.
are watching me.
Oh, how did I not take this opulent chest? Man, really phoning things in over here. Sorry, everybody. Send that to camp for later. Some people go really crazy with collecting every container in the game. I'm not quite that obsessive, but especially unique ones for decorating in the 3rd act. I'm very excited about that. Old bone. All right, and I think we did everything in here, which means 11 for 6th level spells. Yeah, that sounds right to me, old nuts. I sell the bones to get our cash flow going. We have speaking of problems, here I'll go back to camp. We have one other problem, and that is that
Inside.
So actually I'll talk about this while we're talking about our other problem. So I keep two bot followers in camp. Brinna Brightsong is a wizard and transmutation wizard, which means that when she crafts potions, she can double craft. So I use her for crafting all of our potions, and then Danton does all of our buffs like Long Strider and those types of things. Right? I'm not obsessive. But yeah, so we're sitting on more gold than we can carry comfortably. We have 65k at the moment. No, it's a little true. And a lot of that has come from selling bones and selling books and all of the other things. So yeah, we're building quite a bankroll at the moment. But plan is now.
No time to rest.
We have to go talk to Zarel, right? Just on the other side of this door, we got Disciple Zarel. We got some Necromites, and we got Rhodesia. Oh, I'm gonna be living my best life in Baldur's Gate. All right, and they just don't care. All right, so maybe let's explore over here before we go talk to her. Make sure we haven't missed anything. By the way, Buffalo, I don't think you were here, but were you here when we talked about it? But critical tip: if you have a telescope, don't point it out a stained glass window. It's bad for business.
Not as bad as it could.
Does not function as well as you might expect. Balthazar is supposed to be this kind of like brilliant necromancer, but the dude's pointing telescopes through stained glass windows. So definitely on the dumb side of the spectrum. But yeah, there are a lot of spells as a bard that you otherwise wouldn't get access to that don't require the int scaling. Ooh, how are we recruiting the gnolls? Through Dror Ragslands? You haven't been keeping up with your telescope technology. You got to pay attention to these things. Now there was a cat somewhere that we saw from like up above. At this point, this whole like space is just like completely strewn about with, oh man, taking the grove off the table. Ooh, okay. So this was part of their plan as well. I love this scroll. If we can figure out a way to place that scroll back down, I'm going to be very excited. Oh, yes, it does. Okay. So we need to be very careful with this scroll because it is just so exceptionally cool. We end up selling a lot of these parchments, but we should keep some of them for our final decoration purposes. All right. That's that side done. I wish I could take one of these globes. Although this globe, not the most useful. Like, if you're trying to learn any geography from that globe, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, oh, this is an interesting question. Hold on a second. So this is interesting. We have the... Oh, we don't have Scratch anymore. What the heck happened to Scratch?
Might be useful.
So the question that I was going to ask is, there's certain items that you can throw but you can't pick up, and I was wondering if maybe Scratch was a way to circumvent that. Like maybe you could throw something and he would go fetch it, but I mean, my Quasit familiar never left when I went to camp though, so that's weird. In fact, let's get Shovel out here because. What is the purpose of living life if you don't have a cheeky Quasit by your side? How you doing, Shovel?
Shovel is bored. Shovel wants to murder Eyes.
That is fair. There'll be plenty of killing soon, Shovel.
Bored.
Shovel might be my favorite part of the game. All right, Shovel. We don't need people seeing you though.
No
I can't imagine, Buffalo. You really need to stop talking about me in veiled tones. It's truly rude.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
Yep, I'm here.
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered.
Oh, they
No,
suffered good.
Better yet, show me.
Yep, on it.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
True that, Buffalo. There's been a lot of that. Got any more for me to punish? Sure.
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious.
I am.
You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
It was
Hugs
a
the
pleasure
folds
having
of
you.
your mind again,
I understand that you have to go
touching
urgently.
wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Okay. Let's see. We're good. Romantic desires. Fake it. Fill your mind with love for the absolute. We're good at that. Yeah, we could also explode her mind, but let's just deceive her for now. She's useful. Slap some guidance on this one. I think we can roll a 14. With a 13 bonus. Yep. I mean, the hinges come
There's
off
a tremor
sometimes.
of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should. To be touched by the Absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
The ogre underbite is brutal, I just have to say. Show me the power she gave you. Good for you. How do I get what I want? Everything? What exactly do you want? Show me the power. Why not?
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Sorry, Buffalo.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
It's not inconspicuous at all that I'm, like, listening to someone like Cyrano de Bergeracing in my ears. Oh, do you? Well, what happens if I have a price? And why should I serve him? Is it true General Thorm is invulnerable? I live to serve. What do you need?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar.
Yep.
But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
I already met Balthazar. What exactly do you know of this relic? You said lost contact. What do you mean? I actually want to clarify this. I don't want to say I've met Balthazar yet.
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Okay. What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
So I think the next thing we're going to do is go kill Balthazar. Understood, I'm ready to head out. What exactly was this relic he wants to retrieve? I guess we do want this information.
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Oh, reverberating redoubt on a carcass hellion. Very nice. We're really good at persuading. Talking about this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? I don't think we need Eagle Splendor. Nice. Nailed it. All right. We will roll again. We have 14 to 17 bonus, so come on, game. All right. Go from a 1 to a 20. That's a thing that can happen.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance.
No, you're good, Scrake. You're
General
good.
Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
Ah. So he's afraid. The relic is vital to Kethric's plan. You should be giving me more support. That's, No, karmic dice are off, Buffalo. I do not like the karmic dice. The relic is vital to Kethric's plan. You should be giving me more support. Sure, let's try this, right? Always a little nervous about asking for things.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
Oh, heck yeah. Understood. Ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers.
On it.
But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Oh, lovely. I don't think undead do anything. I don't know if you were here for the head pop, by the way, but sadly Gorlick got wrecked. We did get back our inspiration though, so that's good. We had a whole chicken. Zarel's personal reminder. Okay. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he has gone is a mystery. Need someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged it. We've already done his chambers completely.
Assume nothing.
Oh, how heavy is this? How heavy is an ogre? Ogre is 500 kilograms. We can only carry 300 kilograms.
Blood.
I could use telekinesis to move the corpse, but we'll never pick it up, so... Bah humbugs. Okay, so we're not allowed to go there. We could talk to Rhodesia.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
So,
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I hear you, Dream Visitor. Buffalo, we're already rocking a Storm Giant potion on Lae'zel at the moment. I've heard the lucky few come back changed. Let me pass, I'm a true soul. And how does one chosen to ascend? I've heard they come back changed. That's reasonable.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires
Later in Lustrous.
more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
I will murder her.
Disciples' Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Excuse me. What's with all the skeletons? Does the Absolute dabble in necromancy now? You don't believe I'm worthy. And if I chose to go away, will you stop me? Or if I chose to go anyways. You don't believe I'm worthy. We'll go with that.
I believe you will find your rightful place in her design. Either you will ascend, or you will fall.
Okay.
And I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Extreme comfort. All right. So I do think we can kill a lot more things here in Moonrise Tower, but I think we've done what we can do. So okay, she came in here. Good thing. Oh, we forgot to steal that ink pot. Dang it. But we know we're allowed to be in there because she gave us the key to Balthazar's chamber.